Hi everybody, this is Tim from Boat Share Drop Brokers on board this Finnclipper 35 from 1974 for a look around the interior in virtual reality. So what does that mean to you? Well, that means that you can swipe your screen up and down, left or right, or click and drag your screen up, down, left or right and look around where you like, whenever you like. You don't have to look where I'm looking. And we hope that this really amazing feature will help you to feel what it's like to be on this boat without actually being here. How cool is that? Some people do report a bit of sensitivity to the camera moving, so if you think that may be you, I will let you know when I'm going to move the camera, and then when the camera's safely back down, I'll let you know and we can continue the tour together. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So, I'm on this lovely boat. How am I feeling? Well, I'm feeling typical build quality for a boat of this type and where she was built. She feels heavy, she feels solid, she feels well made, the wood's thick, the GRP feels strong, and I'm feeling cosy and safe in here, even in the cockpit, which is exposed to the elements. So pretty good so far. Anyway, let's have a look around, shall we? So let's start where we are. We're in the cockpit. Let's go to the stern of the boat. So if I move this way and take a seat, we can see just how high these coamings are. So even at sea with the covers off, we're going to be quite well covered from the elements. So feeling nice and safe. I'm sitting on a long seat here with storage beneath. There is the same on the starboard side as well, so room for several people out here, and there is a nice cockpit table here as well, so we can sit here and have our cucumber sandwiches, etc. Very nice cockpit enclosure or cockpit tent, which is in two halves by the looks of it. We've got a forward part to give you shelter from the elements for the helm, etc., or if you fit the after part, that gives it a full tent. This one in particular looks in very nice condition. We've got openings at the sides and an opening at the back, so if we want to get the wind through our hair whilst sheltering from the sun or the rain, then we can do that. But if we want to close it all up to keep a bit warmer, or to give ourselves another room alongside, or a bit more storage, we can do that too. Pretty cool, huh? So let's move forward. I'll just mention underneath me here, lovely great big locker here. We've got the calorifier stern, but pretty much like your basement down there, there's absolutely loads of room. And beneath this floor here, under the one-piece, really reassuringly heavy engine lid, or engine compartment cover, we've got the engine down below, and not much else really. It's just sitting there, really nice access, but just from the top really. On the port side in here, we've got, you can see we have a fridge which looks like it's semi-installed in a proper place. This place is being used to live at the moment, so you can see lots of little ingenious ideas for fruit and veg, etc. I think it's really well done actually, I really like it. Let's move to the helm position. So this is where you're sitting. You're sitting on the back of the seat back for the seat for the helm. Well done you. You can take us wherever you would like. Nice comfy seat, footrest as well, cupboard underneath, and it looks to me like we can take this hatch off, and I think the helm could probably stand here, head out, having a really good look. Fantastic high windows like we have all the way around this boat. Not only gives us a high deck head, but also the ability to really see where we're going, although at the back it's not so great unless you've got the sides wound up, but from forwards, side, forwards, really great visibility. We've got stowage on the right hand side. We've got all the instruments, gauges and electrical switches you would expect on a boat like this. It really is quite comprehensively equipped. We can steer from here via wheel. Thank you, Mr. Aeroplane. We can steer from aft via wheel there too. And generally speaking, quite flexible. We've got the engine throttle to starboard there. We've got the compass there, engine instrumentation, a little bit of navigation instrumentation dotted around, but all pretty much what you would expect to see. But all looking nice and clean and quite well looked after. I'm really impressed with this boat. Very nice. So let's pick you up, and I'll take you down through the saloon, down 1, 2, 3 nice and easy to traverse steps in the companionway, and I'll place you right in the middle of the saloon, which is where you are. Welcome into the saloon. What a cool place. The current owners have been living on board. They have a little one obviously, but look how well they've lived. It's really very homely, very cosy, very nice and warm, and a nice place to be. Smells great too. But coming down through the companionway, if we turn right, we've got lovely great big cupboards here. We've got a cupboard here which currently houses a TV, could be a stereo, could be anything. On the right hand side here, more storage, cupboard. We're getting the theme about cupboards on this boat. Sliding doors to a cupboard underneath this section here, which I think once was probably a sofa, but somebody would probably need to find a cushion to convert that back to a sofa. Nevertheless, great kind of sideboard. It's being used for baby reasons. It's being used for a little table, etc. Really, really nice. And now while I'm standing here, the all-important height test, well over 6 feet there, and that goes all the way through the boat because you've got quite a flat top, very, very high coach roof here, which gives us these great big windows, which means we don't feel like we're in a cave. Whatever we're doing in this boat, whether we're cooking or standing or whatever, we've got a great view out of the window, so we don't feel disconnected from the outside, which is really, really lovely. You're sitting on a saloon table which has 2 leaves to it, so we can seat several people around that to eat. And do notice here and there around the boat we've got these really nice original features dotted around, which I really like. Gives it that kind of really classic feeling. And I've just noticed as we come around the boat, there are grab handles absolutely everywhere on here. So coming down the companionway, there we go from there to here, and then we work our way forwards in a blow, so feeling really nice and safe. Nice carpet, nice flooring, nice upholstery and coverings, etc. Throws really make this a nice place to be. And I fancy being in here in winter actually, because I think it's probably very nice with the heating turned up, etc. On the port side, we've got U-shaped seating, as you can see, plenty of it. We have got an infill, which you may have noticed on the side, on the starboard side in the cockpit, just laying there. That fits into here, gives us a nice double, which means we've got flexibility for friends and family to come and stay. We've got storage underneath, storage behind, nice big bookshelf there, as you can see, crammed with literature. And then in the port aft corner, we've got an L-shaped galley. Does what it says on the tin, really. We have a sink, we have drawers, bit of work surface, cooker. We've got a combi cooker here. We've got 4 burners, which is quite a lot for a boat of this size generally. 4 burner cooker there, and a nice bit of work surface that fits on top. Finished off with this nice cupboard unit here. So cosy in the corner. Not much in the way to sort of squash into as your or to lean against or to be secure against at sea, but we have got grab handle here and we've got something to hold on to there, but nothing to really brace onto while you're actually in the galley. But you may not be cooking at sea anyway. But altogether, very nice area, nice and light, lovely wood, really solid wood, and really, really well appointed throughout. Lovely. So let's pick you up again, and I'm going to transport you to the forward cabin. There we go. Now, as you can see, very nice size. I'm not having to duck down to get through here, and I'm not having to duck to get through this bulkhead here. And in the cabin itself, good head height in here as well. Nice window, 2 half windows here shared with the sink and the heads compartments either side of me. Loads of light in here, lots of headroom. The side of the boat and the coach roof is all the same as the headlining, so it just feels really great in here. Judge for yourself, it just feels really, really nice. We have some of the hull carpeted there, shelves either side, cupboard there. Nice place to be, and I'd be very happy to spend some time in there, no worries at all. Now if I open this door to my right, or to my starboard, and close the door, in that position, we've got a nice private sink area that's open to the forward cabin, but not open to the rest of the boat, so we can ablute ourselves in there without going into the rest of the boat and without them seeing you, which is great. And if I close that, and pick the camera up, here we go, I will open this door and close it in that position and place you on the head, and as you can see you're in the heads compartment on the port side now, which runs the thwartship's length of the boat. If I now open this boat door, and you can't see me but you can see the sink unit hopefully, so full of thwartship's room, doesn't feel claustrophobic, great headroom, much more than you would have in most boats. And we've got a manual head here, sink on the other side, storage behind the head. I think most people would be quite happy with the amount of space, especially head height given by this boat. And of course we've got windows again, half a window each side shared with the forward cabin. Absolutely lovely. Very nice design, and plenty of doors of course. Right then, so I'll finish the tour now. I'll place you back on the cockpit, sorry not the cockpit table, the saloon table, and I'll finish off by saying that this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, taking you for a tour around the interior of this Finnclipper 35 from 1974. We've seen the really solid wood. We can feel that she's of very heavy and solid GRP build. We've got a lovely great big cockpit which is canopied in. We've got a really cosy and lovely snug saloon down here with the galley in the back corner there. Nice size heads compartment, and a really, really lovely forward cabin as well. Thanks for watching. We hope you feel or you understand what it's like to be a boat on a boat of this type, but more than anything, it's been our pleasure to have you along with us. Do keep an eye on our channel, because there are lots of reviews of lots of other boats there. So again, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.